The 1978 comedy classic Animal House is full of wild scenes, outrageous characters, and unforgettable lines. However, what many fans don't know is just how much chaos, improvisation, and behind-the-scenes drama went into making the film. From iconic moments that were never scripted to controversial scenes that almost got cut, Animal House is packed with surprises. Let's take a closer look at some of the hidden details and untold stories that have turned this film into a cult classic. The studio feared one scene would cause race riots. One of the most controversial scenes in Animal House is when the Deltas walk into an all-black roadhouse. Universal Pictures was so worried about the potential backlash that they thought about cutting it from the movie entirely. Studio president Ned Tannen believed the scene might stir up racial tension and even lead to riots. However, director John Landis had Richard Pryor watch a private screening of the movie. Pryor reassured the studio executives, writing, "We're going to die, Ned. Animal House is effing funny, and white people are crazy." Thanks to Pryor's approval, the scene stayed, adding edgy humor that pushed boundaries while still being a fan favorite. Dwayne Jesse became Otis Day for real. Dwayne Jesse, who played Otis Day, the lead singer of the fictional band Otis Day, and the Knights, took his role so seriously that he legally changed his name to Otis Day after the movie came out. The band's performances were so popular that they transitioned from a fictional group to a real one, touring for decades after the film's release. Jesse's dedication to the role blurred the lines between fiction and reality, giving Animal House fans a real-life version of one of the movie's most beloved characters. The toga party wasn't supposed to be iconic. One of the most famous scenes in Animal House is the wild toga party. Surprisingly, no one on set expected it to become such a cultural phenomenon. Director John Landis and the cast treated it like just another college party scene, but the simplicity of it, students wrapped in bedsheets, turned into something much bigger. After the movie was released, toga parties started popping up on college campuses all over the country, solidifying the scene's place in pop culture. Even decades later, it remains a defining symbol of college life and rebellion. Belushi's Bluto was mostly improvised. John Belushi's portrayal of Bluto is probably one of the most memorable parts of Animal House. Known for his wild energy and unpredictable antics, many of Belushi's scenes were completely improvised. The food fight, the famous "I'm a zit" line, and Bluto's rallying "nothing is over" speech were all moments of spontaneous genius. Belushi's knack for injecting humor into every scene, even when it wasn't scripted, helped create some of the film's most iconic moments. The studio wanted a tamer, less raunchy film. When John Landis pushed for Animal House to keep its raunchy and daring humor, the studio resisted. At the time, R-rated comedies weren't common, and the studio worried that audiences would be turned off. But Landis fought to keep the movie's bold humor, knowing that its shock value and edginess were key to its success. In the end, the R rating stuck, and Animal House became a trailblazer, paving the way for future comedies like Caddyshack and Porky's. Hey, Golden Throwback fans, ready to take a trip down memory lane? Perfect Fifth has you covered with graphic tees that celebrate the music you love. Check out this cassette-era design, a tribute to those mixtape days. Or vibe with melting vinyl sunset, bringing back the golden age of records. And for the Patriots, Stars, Stripes, and Strings combines music and Americana in a style all your own. Get it for yourself or as the perfect gift for the music lover in your life. And right now, get 30% off your order with code THROWBACK30 at checkout. Click the link in the description to shop now. Perfect Fifth, wear the rhythm, relive the moments. Dean Wormer's double secret probation line was a fluke. Double secret probation is one of the most quoted lines from Animal House, but it wasn't originally in the script. It was a last-minute gag added during filming and was never intended to become iconic. However, its absurdity resonated with audiences, showing how some of the best movie moments can happen by accident. It's a great example of how a seemingly minor joke can turn into a lasting piece of pop culture. John Belushi chugged iced tea, not whiskey. In the famous scene where Bluto chugs a bottle of Jack Daniels, it may surprise fans to learn that Belushi wasn't actually drinking whiskey. The bottle was filled with iced tea. Despite his reputation for hard partying, Belushi remained professional while filming Animal House. Sadly, this discipline didn't carry over to his personal life, as he later struggled with substance abuse. But on set, his dedication to his role and the film's humor was evident. The guitar smash wasn't scripted. One of the funniest and most unexpected moments in the movie is when Bluto smashes a folk singer's guitar during a quiet party. Fans might be shocked to know that this wasn't planned. Belushi's decision to destroy the guitar was completely improvised, and the actor playing the folk singer was genuinely surprised. The scene was so hilarious and spontaneous that it made the final cut, showcasing Belushi's talent for creating comedic chaos. The parade scene was a mess, literally. The chaotic parade scene in Animal House was just as unpredictable behind the scenes as it was on screen. Several accidents happened during filming, including a near collision with a motorcycle and a float that collapsed too early. These unplanned events added to the sense of chaos, making the scene feel even more authentic. The unpredictability perfectly captured the movie's wild energy, and the accidents helped turn the parade scene into one of the film's most memorable moments. A sequel was planned, but scrapped after Belushi's death. After Animal House became a massive success, there were talks about a sequel. The plan was to reunite the Deltas in 1967 during the Summer of Love, with Otter's wedding at the center of the story. However, the idea was dropped after John Belushi's sudden death in 1982. Without Bluto, the heart of the movie, the sequel lost momentum and was ultimately scrapped. Fans can only imagine what Animal House 2 could have been like, but maybe it's for the best that the original stands on its own as a comedic masterpiece. Donald Sutherland missed out on millions. Donald Sutherland, who played Professor Dave Jennings, had a chance to make a fortune from Animal House. He was offered a percentage of the film's profits, but chose to take a flat payment of $50,000 instead. Sutherland didn't think the movie would be successful, so he missed out on an additional $3 million. Although he walked away with a decent paycheck, Animal House went on to gross millions at the box office, making his decision a costly mistake. The food fight scene was filmed in one take. The famous food fight scene in Animal House was complete chaos, but it was captured in a single take. The cast and crew had just one shot to get it right, and everything fell into place perfectly. Though it became one of the film's most beloved moments, cleaning up after the food fight took hours. In the end, the effort paid off, as it remains one of the movie's most iconic sequences. Animal House is more than just a comedy. It's a part of cultural history. From improvisation to unexpected accidents, the behind-the-scenes stories give fans a deeper appreciation for the film. Now that you know the hidden details, you'll never watch Animal House the same way again.